What if I told you 11 powerful nations is scrambling right now? Not to start a war, but to stop one. A war that could crash the global economy, shut down oil supplies, and pull the entire world into chaos. This is not a drill, and this is happening now. Today we're talking about US Israel Iran war that has hit the Gulf nations seriously. Now, planes are not going, planes are not coming. A whole lot is going on right now. Now, 11 nations have come together. Remember, these nations, they hardly talk to each other, but now they're coming together to make sure this war do not continue. And why do they plan to come together? Well, welcome to the deep dive right here on Streetwise Politics. Today, I'll be taking you guys through a step-by-step why these 11 nations coming together to stop a war. And this war is not just any war, a war that is between Iran, Israel, and United States of America. Let's look at the moment everything changed. It all escalated after a series of strikes involving Iran, Israel, and the United States. What started as targeted attacks quickly turned into something much bigger. Missiles, drones, explosions across multiple regions. And then came the biggest shock, the disruption of Strait of Hormuz, the single most important oil route on Earth. Nearly 20% of the world's oil supply flows through that narrow stretch. Once that was threatened, the world panicked. As I stand or as I'm making this particular video, Strait of Hormuz still remains closed. It is still not going. If you dare go close to it, you will get scattered. You will get missiles coming to your ship. So a lot of vessels are packed up on the sea. No one is going and no one is coming. Let's move on to see why the 11 nations stepped in. Suddenly, countries that usually don't agree on anything started working together. We are, we are talking about Saudi Arabia, United Arab Emirates, Qatar, Kuwait, and major global powers like United Kingdom. Why? Because this war is no longer a regional. It is a global survivor. Oil prices are rising fast, shipping routes are under threat, and economies worldwide are on edge. The war gets out of control. Then things got even more worse. Energy facilities were hit, gas fields targeted, military responses intensified. This is not just warfare anymore, it is economic warfare. Everything or every missile fired is not just about territory, it's about power, money, and global dominance. And behind the scenes, governments are preparing for the worst case scenario. The real reason they want peace. These nations aren't stepping in just for peace. They are acting out of fear of a total global recession, fuel shortage across continents, a chain reaction of conflict. Because of this spreads further, it could pull in a major power and become something far more dangerous, something the world has been before and never want to see again. Iran's stance on this is very simple. Iran is not backing down easily. They have made it clear: no surrender without conditions, no peace without guarantees, no silence after being attacked. This means negotiations are fragile and one wrong move could restart everything. Let's look at what happened next. Right now, the world is at large, or the world is at a crossroad. Three possible outcomes: peace deal, diplomacy wins, tension could cool down; long war, ongoing attacks, global economy suffers; full-scale conflict, multiple nations pulled into the war. And here is the scary part. No one knows which one is coming next. So when you hear 11 nations unite, it's not just politics, it's a warning sign. The world is trying to stop something before it becomes unstoppable. So what do you think of this? Should the peace talk go on so that Iran, Israel, and America should stop this particular war? Or Iran should not listen to anyone? They should continue doing what they are doing, because this is affecting the global economy, especially the fuel prices now. First it rises to $100, and now it has risen to $118 per barrel, and that is getting worse by the day. Here I end it on a Streetwise Politics, the deep dive. Please do what to subscribe to the channel. Next time you got across to our video, make sure you put all the notification on all. Anytime we release new video, you'll be able to get access first. Bye bye. Now, with countries like UAE, Saudi Arabia that are being hit the most in the Gulf countries right now are furious. They are now sending a warning to the Iranians that they should stop immediately. They should stop immediately. Now, USA is also telling the Iranians to stop. My question is, why don't Americans stop and then Iran too will stop? America is not stopping, Iran is not stopping. They are exchanging all the missiles and being thrown anywhere. The drones are flying all over UAE, and the defense forces of UAE are doing a great job by stopping all this threat as well. We thank them for their good job, and we continue to be monitoring them as well. And any news that come across, we will be able to release all the news and the details for you anytime we get any latest coming from the UAE Defense Forces as well. We will also make sure you guys will get updated on anything that goes on in UAE as well, from the official UAE Labor website and also the Ministry of Defense as well. So get a great day. Bye.